Welcome back to We the People News. Please subscribe, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you will see in my comment section with a picture of me and a variation of my name. Please know that that garbage is not me. That is a scammer. And unless you see the check mark beside my name, it is not me. Yesterday's video, if you did not see yesterday's video, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. Also, I am starting a new channel, Barefoot Adventures. Please check it out. I will put the first video from that channel at the end of this video. Please check it out and subscribe. Please leave your comments. Y'all, I had a thought. When little Joe gets us into this war with Russia or the Ukraine or whoever it is, we'd be fighting. It'd be Russia. When he gets us into this war that is absolutely none of our business, most every war that we ever fight is none of our business. But that don't stop these politicians from making our good men and women go fight and die for their battles. But I was just wondering, when he gets us into this war, and I believe he will he send little Hunter over there? Probably not, because he is the first thug. I mean, the first son. But little Joe don't bat an eye at sending 3,000 of our men and women over to a country that don't even want us there. They don't even want our help. They even said that Joe Biden is blowing this out of proportion. But yet he's going to send our men and women over to fight, and sadly some of them will pay the ultimate price, fighting Joe Biden's war that he alone put us in. Y'all, in the midterms, we have to get this jackass out to pasture where he belongs. I mean, he's already been gilded. He is no good for anything but to be put out to pasture. Y'all, let me know in the comments below, if the elections was tomorrow, who would you like to vote for? Now, I'm not saying they have to be on the ticket right now, because right now I don't think nobody's on the ticket. But who would be your dream team to be in office right now? Y'all, if it was tomorrow, I'm going to tell you up front who I would vote for. If it was tomorrow and we had Donald Trump on one side, Joe Biden on the other side, who would I vote for? Hands down, it'd be Donald Trump. I mean, I'm not totally happy with Donald Trump. I do like a lot of stuff he's done, but I am totally unhappy with Joe Biden. Joe Biden would not have a chance against Donald Trump. Now, who would I like to see be Donald Trump's running mate? That would be, I'm wanting to say, our governor here in Florida, Ron DeSantis. Maybe he's not the best, but I really hadn't been watching the governors lately to see who I want as a vice president. But the way it's looking right now, it would be Ron DeSantis if the vote was tomorrow. But now we know it's not until 2024, and a lot of things can change by then. We really don't know who's running. This is just hypothetical. Okay, AOC is mad because she's not getting her own student loans paid for. All this fighting that she's been doing for student loans, it's not for you. It's not to help you. It's to take care of her student loans. She wants $10,000 paid for. She really wants the $50,000 because that would wipe out her student loan. But she has $17,000 in student loans she wants the American taxpayers to pay for. Y'all, why should we pay off her loan? She can very easily pay off her own loan. She only has $17,000 and she makes $174,000 a year. So she can very easily pay off her own loan next month. But she's going to hold out to see if the taxpayers pays it for her. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Please sound off in the comments what you think about all of this stuff. Just know I love you all. Thank you so much. The IRS has announced they will not be using face recognition software to monitor your income tax and your every move. They said the American people was not happy with this idea, and the IRS got a lot of pushback from this idea. Well, duh, I could have told them that. Nobody likes to be spied on. This is good. They won't be spying on you, on your personal business. Well, for now anyway. But you can believe this is not over. This is not the last we've seen of this, because once they talk about something, it's pretty much a done deal. It's just like at your work, when your boss calls a meeting and says, we're thinking about doing this. No, he's already made up his mind. And that's the same thing with this facial recognition. We will be there one day. May not be this year, may not be next year, but mark my word, we'll be there. Funding the government. Okay, funding the government is running out of time. They are running out of time to get this bill together to fund the government. The deadline is February the 18th. And right now it don't look like much is happening. So is a shutdown going to happen? I don't think it will. I think on the 11th hour they will decide to kick it down the road a little bit further. It won't be a real government funding. It's just going to be that continued resolution. Okay, if we do have a shutdown, it will only be for a few hours or a day. It's never no more than that. We've had shutdowns before, and we will have shutdowns again. Shutdowns really means nothing. I mean, that just means that a lot of the government offices will be closed. How will this affect your Social Security checks? I have told y'all time and time again, and I will keep telling you, don't listen to these YouTubers that says you're going to lose your check, you won't get your check, it's going to be late. Don't listen to them. They're lying to you to get your view. The way Social Security works, it is backed up with a trust fund. It does not come out of the general fund. Therefore, your check is safe. You will get your check. The only way that a shutdown could affect your check is if it's for an extended amount of time, and it won't be. But if it's for an extended amount of time, there's less people working. So your check could be a day, maybe 2 days late, if it's affected at all. We know they have never been affected. We've had many shutdowns before. We will keep having shutdowns. And you've always got your check on time. And you always will get your check on time. Y'all, please don't listen to all of these liars that's on YouTube saying you're not going to get your check, or it's going to be late, or it's going to be a partial. Don't listen to that garbage, please. Your check is perfectly fine. Now let's talk about Build Back Better and how it will pass. If they ever want to get this bill passed, and if they do this, it will pass. But they need to break it down into standalone bills. Nancy Pelosi has said absolutely not. She will not break it up, even if Joe Biden tells her to. But if they did break it up, they could start getting things passed one by one. And we will know where these lawmakers stand. Right now, we really don't know where they stand. All we know is it's a no vote, it's a yes vote, and nothing gets passed. We don't really know where they stand. This will sure enough tell us, because it will come out how they voted. Then we will know where we stand with that lawmaker. And we will know that that lawmaker has to go if they're not helping the American people. They need to flush all the crap that's in this bill right down the toilet where it belongs. I mean, there's so much garbage in that bill that's not necessary. Nancy Pelosi's park is one of them. They need to concentrate on helping the American people. Pull out the parts that will help the American people first and get that done. Now, they are talking about pulling out the child tax credit, but they also need to pull out something that's going to help the seniors, the disabled, low income, no income, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. They need to help these people too. So they need to concentrate on more helping the American people and leave Joe Biden's green stuff alone. If they do these things, this bill will pass. If not, this bill is dead. And if this bill is dead, just think about this. All the money, all the work, all the man hours that has been wasted. Now, this is your money being wasted. But it was wasted on a bill that they knew would never pass. Y'all, I have told you over and over again, our government does not give a damn about us, and they prove it every day. To them, all of this is just a game. They're pushing numbers around on a piece of paper. It's just a game for them. But for the American people, a lot of them, this is their lives they're playing with. They don't know where they're going to get their next meal at. They don't know if they'll have a roof on their heads tomorrow. Some of them, they don't even know tonight. Y'all, we have to vote them all out of office in the midterms. The ones that we can't get in the midterms, we have to get in the 2024 election. If we make it that long. With the faith in God, with His graceful hand, we will make it that long. Y'all, again, I started a new channel. Please check it out. One of the first video on that channel will pop up here in a minute. Please check it out. Subscribe. Leave your comments over there. That channel will get much better. This video is kind of cheesy, I admit, but they will get much better, and you're going to like it. I love you all. Until next time, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Until tomorrow. Ciao.